everybody, welcome. It is rainy season here at Walt Disney World here in Orlando. So it is, unsurprisingly, raining. But you get used to it when you come here. So today we're going to go around Magic Kingdom, which you can kind of see in the background there if I get my umbrella out of the way. And we're going to show you how much fun you can have at Magic Kingdom, even in the rain. It doesn't have to be a beautiful day out in order to have fun at Magic Kingdom. In fact, Magic Kingdom is actually the best park to come to in the rain. Now, fortunately for us right now, it has actually slowed down raining. It's not too horrible right now, but when we first got here, it was absolutely monsooning. I mean, we got drenched. My entire body from the waist down, because we're not wearing ponchos, we decided, you know what, we're just going to do the umbrellas today. We're going to see how it goes. My entire body from the waist down was soaked, even with the umbrella, because it was absolutely monsooning. But all the rides still open, except for Tron. Tron's been down. Big Thunder Mountain went down for a little bit, but it's back up. So for the most part, everything's sort of operating business as usual. So we're going to go around, but again, I'm glad it has sort of lightened up. It's not too shabby right now, just like a slight drizzle. Hoping that it slows down and maybe even stops a little bit later. We'll see. But again, it's rainy season. That's just the way it goes. And what's really interesting is we were checking the weather all day today, and it actually said it wasn't supposed to rain today. It was supposed to rain tomorrow. It did rain yesterday and the day before and the day before. But today it said there wasn't supposed to be any rain. So we got ready, we packed ourselves up, decided to head on out to Magic Kingdom because, hey, the weather said, looks like it's going to be good tonight. Right when we were finished getting ready and we were heading out the door, guess what happens? Weather changes. All of a sudden, 90% chance of rain. Updates. 50% chance of rain from now until park close. I'm like, hello? That's Florida weather for you. You just can't count on it. So if it even looks like it might rain or you're here in raining season, pack up your umbrella, pack up a poncho, be ready, wear proper shoes. My shoes I wore today wasn't the right choice. We're just gonna forget about that. And just be ready because it could rain at any point. Usually it's just a quick 15-30 minute rain in the middle of the day. But this is one of those evenings where I can tell it's going to rain the rest of the night. So you just got to be ready for it and make the best of it. All right, we are officially off on our adventure, and I think we are going to head over to Adventureland to start. Hanging left here at the castle. One of the great things about coming to Magic Kingdom when it rains is obviously lower wait times. We just took a look at the wait times for all of the attractions, and everything's about a 15-minute wait, except for Tron, which is only virtual queue at the moment, but everything else, even Space Mountain, was only a 20-minute wait. So droves and droves of people, when we were coming in, they were all going out, and we were literally by ourselves on the monorail. The only people on the monorail going to Magic Kingdom because of the monsoon, and thousands of people leaving Magic Kingdom. So, perfect time to come, low wait times. Let's go ride something. Now, it's interesting, a little bit earlier, actually it was yesterday on Facebook, I saw somebody post that they were going to be at Magic Kingdom, that they were supposed to be at Magic Kingdom that night, but it said it was supposed to rain all night. And they said it happened the night before and they had tried to tough it out, and they were just really concerned about it being cold and rainy again. And my advice is, you just gotta go. Go for it anyway. I mean, sure, you can stay in the hotel, but why not just go? Wear something warm. I have a hoodie on today. It was like 90 degrees earlier today, but now because of the rain, it's down to 70 degrees. So I'm wearing a hoodie. Again, just wear layers of clothes that you can take on and take off. Wear proper shoes, not usually gym shoes with socks, something like sandals or Crocs or something like that. Because then, a great thing about coming to a park when it rains is you can do the water rides. You're already geared up and ready for the water rides. That's another option. Wow, there's a lot of people here at the Jungle navigation, skipper canteen. Look at all the people waiting for their reservation. That's not actually normal. Usually there's not a ton of people standing out here waiting to get into this restaurant. I'm going to guess it's because it's raining. Everybody decided, hey, let's do a sit-down restaurant and go inside and do something while it's raining. So that's interesting. That restaurant's actually really good. We've eaten there before. We did a full review on that restaurant. I'll link to it below. So you can definitely take a look at that and let us know what you think about Jungle Skipper Canteen. But I think it's actually a really good restaurant. I like the food a lot, so it's pretty good. I'm actually surprised Swiss Family Robinson is actually open right now. Because it hasn't been lightninging. I don't know what the word is. It has not lightninged for a while, so I guess it makes sense that you can go up there and get wet if you want to. But I mean, a lot of it has cover, but even that's still open. Even the Aladdin ride is still rocking. You got people riding it with ponchos on. So, I mean, that is as outdoor as a ride gets, and it is still rocking and rolling in the rain. And people just having a fun time. Threw on a poncho and went for broke. Now, you know the rain has pretty much started to disappear and be really light when the side little popcorn booths actually reopen. Because usually when it's raining pretty hard, those shut down. They head for cover. And you can't get any food at those little kiosks, but they're back open again. So you can see that the rain is coming to a close. That's also a good indicator in the future if you're here and it looks like it's going to rain. If the people that are selling popcorn are still out selling popcorn, you don't really need to worry about the rain too much. It might sprinkle a little bit, it might rain a little bit, but it's not going to be horrible. When you see them head for the hills and throw the covers and things over those popcorn things, that's when you probably need to think a little bit about heading for cover yourself or getting your ponchos out. It's a good indicator. All right, let's see what we got. Pirates of the Caribbean, 10 minutes. That's how we do it. Pirates of the Caribbean, 10-minute wait, which I think is actually going to be walk-on. We'll find out here in a minute. But this is exactly why I said Magic Kingdom is really the best park to come to in the rain, because almost all the attractions are indoors. And it's the park with the most attractions. So not only are they all indoors for the most part, but they have the most options, and so it spreads everybody out. And there's tons of things to do in the rain. Well, at least I don't have to worry about getting wet on this ride today because I'm already wet. Like this one.
What?
I said we don't have to worry about getting wet today because we're already wet.
No, it's freezing in here though because I am wet and the air conditioning's on.
I've never ridden this ride before.
Jack Sparrow and the treasure, you bilge rat!
Not aliens, Carlos! No! Scuttle, you little bastard!
Sorry, Sam, got it.
Take them all off, back down, you lily-livered lubber! Strike your feathers, dearie. Show them your flock.
Hey! Send them hens to Davy Jones! It's the rum they want! Drink up the houses!
I'm seeing this giant wagon right here, and normally wagons are not permitted in Disney World. However, that particular stroller has a theme park exception tag on it for Walt Disney World, which means that they have special exception to have that particular stroller / wagon in the park, usually as a result of some sort of DAS pass of some kind. So just a heads up, if you do have a particular stroller that's not normally allowed in the parks, you can get an exception for that. You obviously have to go to guest services to get that exception and have a conversation with Disney cast members, but they do make exceptions. Well, the rain has picked up a little bit from what it was before we rode Pirates of the Caribbean. And I'm seeing a lot of construction happening here for Splash Mountain. I know they've been really just like lopping whole parts of the mountain off. So they're making a significant dent into it. Let's see if we can get a better view. Well, not too bad of a view, man. The whole top of it's just been totally chopped off, but they're making a. I mean, I feel like they're making a decent amount of progress. A lot of scaffolding up. Well, we just looked at the wait time for Big Thunder Mountain. It's only a 5-minute wait right now. It is lightly raining though. So, and I don't have, if I had a poncho on, I would be good to ride on Big Thunder. So that's the downside of the umbrella. You're not gonna be able to take the umbrella on Big Thunder Mountain. But if you had a poncho, you'd be good to go. And I wish I had a poncho on. So actually a few people that we're with are going on this right now. We're gonna skip it and kind of wait for them to get off. But again, it's only a 5-minute wait. And they probably won't really even get that wet. So I think instead we're gonna head down here to the back area of Splash Mountain because there's a nice overhang here where we can just kind of hang out and wait for them. And there's a restroom back here and a little playground. Yeah, so see, it's pretty chill back here. And dry. So, how was it?
It was fun.
Yeah?
They didn't want to do it. It was fun.
Did you get drenched?
No, I mean,
A little wet. Hey, how wet you get? I got pretty wet.
it was fun though.
But it is what it is. I'm already wet, so.
Man, look how high that water is. It's pretty high. It's all the way up to the edge. All right, we're in line for Haunted Mansion, and so it's only about a 15-minute wait, so we'll see. But there was always time, no matter what the weather looks like, for a pickle. And most of this Haunted Mansion line is covered, so not even getting wet. It's kind of actually a nice place to hang out and wait in line. So not too bad so far. Pirates of the Caribbean, walk on. Big Thunder Mountain, they got wet, but walk on. Haunted Mansion, I don't know, 10-minute wait? 15, we'll see. Pretty good so far.
Watch your step, please.
I will lower it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights. Only ghost stories, of course. And marble busts of the greatest ghost writers the literary world has ever known. They have all retired here to the Haunted Mansion. Actually, we have 999 happy thoughts. For 1,000. Any volunteers? If you should decide to join us, final arrangements may be made at the end of the tour.
fireworks are going off. So again, good news, it's still raining. Wow, we're really close to them too. Even in this decent amount of rain, it's not really a light sprinkle anymore. It's been like kind of a moderate rain on and off. Even in this, fireworks are still popping. Bet you got a good, I bet you can get a really good spot in front of the castle right now. See the fireworks going off. Man, it's, I tell you what, the music's really loud right here. It's not normally this loud, but it's loud today for some reason, which I like it. I prefer it to be loud. Well, we're here for PhilharMagic. I hear the fireworks still going off. It's not been bad so far. How's it been so far for everybody?
It's been a lot of fun. I don't like that I get cold when I come in because it's raining and they actually have the air conditioning on. I have been complaining they don't have the air conditioning on, like when it's 1,000 degrees outside, like it used to. But today, in the rain, they do. They have that sucker. I don't know. Working.
This was my idea, so I'm having an amazing time. They were. Don't let them fool you. They didn't want to come. Just kidding.
It's been pretty good. I mean, every time I feel like I'm getting dry, I come outside and I get wet again. So, I mean, it is what it is.
What color is the sky? Ay, mi amor, no count it as a blessing that I'm only un poco loca. Un
Well, it's still raining, folks. Still raining. And we're going to head over to Space Mountain, which doesn't have that long of a wait, thank you to the rain. But I also want to go over into Tron. So we're going to stop over at Tron real quick because I don't really know what happens to Tron in bad weather because it's not been open very long, and we haven't really had bad weather in Florida since it opened until this week. So I want to catch a glimpse and see if it's still running and how bad it is over there. So we're going to go check it out real quick. Well, there's no wait at the Tomorrowland Speedway. That's a walk-on. And for good reason. Because people don't want to get wet just to ride the Tomorrowland Speedway. Yeah, I think for Tron, I think people will probably be willing to get a little wet, but Tomorrowland Speedway, better not. So good news for fans of Tron Light Cycle Run. It is absolutely operating in these conditions of high rain and actually pretty high winds. So the ride, although there is an indoor section of the ride and there is an outdoor section of the ride, the outdoor section of the ride is completely covered by the giant dome that's here, by this sort of like, oh, here it goes by. You can kind of see it. It's completely covered, so you're not even going to get wet on the ride, which actually was a really great design idea that they were able to create this outdoor environment, an outdoor ride experience but still allow you be able to keep it open even in inclement weather. Now, if there is high lightning and high winds, they probably will shut it down on occasion. But unlike some of the other outdoor rides, this thing is going to keep operating even in the rain, and you're not even going to get wet. So this is actually a good place to hang out. If it's raining, this is going to be a great ride to come to once the virtual queue is gone, because you can just kind of come in here. Most of the line is under this giant tarp thing, so you're not even going to get wet. You can kind of hang out here. You can ride the ride. It's not even going to get, you're not even going to get wet on it. So good news, great job, good thinking on Disney's part. You got to account for the rain in Florida. I mean, it's a big deal, so I think that's really cool. It's exciting. All right, Space Mountain, here we go. So far, the line's not looking too bad. So yeah, this is awesome. Absolutely love this ride. Cannot wait to ride it. Wasn't sure if we get to ride it tonight, but it really isn't a long wait. So we're going to give it a go. I mean, there's really just nobody here. We're about to get on. Let's do it, Space Mountain. And there's the result of the Space Mountain. Yeah, check it out. I don't know what Lena's doing. What's she doing? Candy? Nick? What's Nick doing? Well, another ride. And there really was just no wait. That's a good ride, man. That's a good ride. We were hamming it up. I ain't gonna lie. We were hamming it up on that ride. I was glad there was no one else in the car with us. We had the whole car to ourselves, because I would have felt bad for whoever was in our car, because we were absolutely hamming that up. But again, another ride down. Nobody here. We basically walked on. Now, it's been a long time since we've been able to exit Space Mountain into the store here. We used to have to go through that exit there while they were redoing this. But we're finally able to go through here again. They opened this up a couple weeks ago. But I think that's the first time I've ridden Space Mountain where we could actually come out into this store since they opened it up again. In like a long time, a couple of years. So lots of Tron merch in here. This store is where they have the NCOM Tron Identity Program, where you can make your own Tron figure that has your face and all the different things. It's pretty neat. Comes out in this cool package right here. This like Tron arcade box, which is pretty neat. It actually comes out over here. It raises up out of this thing right here. When it's done, comes out. Now, usually when we come at night like we are right now, this is closed, so we can't actually do the Tron Identity Program. I was just talking to a cast member. I said, what are the hours of operation for the Tron Identity Program? She said usually park opening until about an hour or two prior to park closing. So if you want to do the Tron Identity Program while you're here, make sure you do it early enough, because if you try to do it at the end of the night, it's going to be closed. And I think we're going to finish the night out with the People Mover. People Mover.
I love this ride.
The rain has not really gotten in our way at all. In fact, it's helped us.
We've done everything
For your safety, remain seated at all.
Well, it looks like I lied. We're going to end the night with Space Mountain Round 2. Round 2. What in the heck am I doing? Look at that. Oh. All right, so there you have it. That was an awesome night. Once again, I just gotta say, in the rain, that's the best time. I mean, really, it's probably one of the best times to come to Disney, and one of the best times to come to the Magic Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom by far the best part to come through in the rain. We literally rode everything. I mean, we rode Space Mountain twice. Space Mountain twice, Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, Big Thunder Mountain. Did I say Haunted Mansion? I don't. We rode everything. We even rode Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, which we never ride. So we literally in like 3 hours we did almost the entire park. So, like I said, come in the rain. Don't worry about it. Just dress appropriately. Be ready for it. Bring an umbrella or a poncho, preferably a poncho, and decent shoes, and you'll have a blast. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. We had a blast making it. Now we're going to get out of the rain and probably eat some food because I'm starving. I don't know why we're eating at midnight, but it is what it is. Till we see you next time, the Noble Way.
It's the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.